about this rising star. Let's talk about Angel Reese's wild ride from basketball superstar to social media sensation. Remember when she was dominating the court, trash-talking opponents, and making headlines for all the right reasons? Yeah, that feels like ancient history now. Reese burst onto the scene as a rising star in the WNBA. She had the skills to back up her bold personality, and fans couldn't get enough. Her on-court antics and fierce competitiveness made her a must-watch player.
Reese started with, "I'm heartbroken. I'm literally lost for words, knowing what this woman meant to me in such a pivotal point in my life. She was the only person," which is interesting since she's been coached before.
But somewhere along the line, things took a sharp turn. Suddenly, Reese's Instagram feed started looking less like an athlete's profile and more like a thirst trap. We're talking outfits that'd make you do a double take and wonder if she forgot half her clothes at home. Poses that had nothing to do with basketball and everything to do with showing off. It was like watching a completely different person emerge. Her follower count exploded overnight. Millions of new fans flocked to her page. But at what cost? Her reputation in the basketball world took a nosedive. Fellow players started side-eyeing her posts and fans were split. Some loved the new provocative Angel, while others felt let down by their former role model.
But they saw what was going on with Angel Reese and how committed, for lack of a better word, Teresa Weatherspoon was to Angel Reese and this ridiculous foe.
You won't believe what she posted next. It was a photo that had fans and fellow players alike shaking their heads in disbelief. We're talking barely there, swimwear on a basketball court. The caption, "Ball is life, but so is looking good." The post went viral, but not in the way Reese probably hoped. Comments flooded in, ranging from thirsty praise to harsh criticism. One former teammate wrote, "What happened to the Angel who inspired young girls to pick up a basketball?"
It's gonna cause some serious dysfunction because, let's be for real, every team wants to believe in the coach, etc. But teammates and your team has eyes. They can see what we can see. They may not get in front of the microphone and say it. She's with the Chicago Sun-Times, and she recently reported that Weatherspoon was tailoring the Sky's game around one or two players, led to some serious dysfunction inside the locker.
Ouch. But Reese didn't seem to care. The likes kept rolling in, and so did the sponsored posts. It became clear that Reese had made a choice. She traded layups for like, and her basketball career started gathering dust. Practice videos disappeared from her feed, replaced by makeup tutorials and fashion hauls. Fans who'd followed her for basketball content. Oh wait, it gets worse. You know what's coming next? A scandal that'll make your jaw drop. Just when you thought Reese couldn't stray further from her basketball roots, she managed to outdo herself. And this time, it wasn't just her reputation on the line, it was her entire career. Remember those insane stats Reese was putting up? Turns out they might have been too good to be true. Whispers of steroid use started spreading through the league like wildfire. Was the WNBA's rising star about to crash and burn? It all started with a few raised eyebrows. Reese's game had always been impressive, but suddenly she was playing like she had superpowers. Her speed, strength, and recovery time were off the charts. At first, fans were thrilled, but then the question started. How was she consistently outperforming even the league's top veterans? Why did her physique seem to change so dramatically in the offseason? The whispers turned into full-blown rumors, and before long, Reese's name was at the center of every conversation about performance-enhancing drugs in the WNBA. The league couldn't ignore it anymore. They launched a full-scale investigation, and suddenly all eyes were on Reese. Her social media, which had been a non-stop party of thirst traps and sponsored content, went eerily quiet. Jaws dropped. But now, instead of cheering, everyone was questioning if it was all legit. Was this the result of hard work and natural talent? Or had she been cheating the system all along? As the investigation dragged on, the silence from Reese's camp was deafening. No statements, no denials, nothing. It was like watching a car crash in slow motion. Everyone knew something big was coming, but no one knew exactly what. Then finally, the truth came out. And let me tell you, it wasn't pretty. The WNBA's report was damning. They found evidence of steroid use dating back months. Reese's incredible performances? Yeah, they weren't so incredible anymore. Her career was hanging by a thread, and it looked like it might snap at any moment. Just when you thought Reese's reputation couldn't take another hit, she found herself at the center of a whole new controversy. What happens when an athlete trades in their jersey for Instagram likes? Reese's transformation from court queen to social media maven is about to blow your mind. Picture this: an AI-generated nude scandal hits the internet, and guess who's smack in the middle of it? Yep, our girl, Angel Reese. But here's where things get wild. Instead of laying low, Reese goes on a full-blown media blitz. She's out there crying about privacy invasion and being objectified. Can you believe it? The same girl who's been posting thirst traps left and right is suddenly all about modesty. Let's talk about those Instagram posts for a second. Have you seen her feed lately? It's like a personal look at me contest. We're talking barely there bikinis, suggestive poses, the works. And now she's shocked that people are looking? Come on, Angel. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Fans aren't buying it. They're calling her out left and right, labeling her the biggest hypocrite in sports. One fan commented, "You can't flaunt your body 24/7 and then act surprised when people objectify you." Ouch, but where's the lie? But here's the kicker. Reese's follower count is through the roof. She's sitting pretty at 2 million followers, and every post is getting more engagement than her actual games ever did. It's like watching a car crash in slow motion. You know it's bad, but you just can't look away. You've got to wonder, though, what's the cost of all this attention? Reese's integrity is in the gutter. Her credibility as an athlete? Gone. She's traded in her jersey for likes, and it's looking like a raw deal. Just when you think she can't possibly sink any lower, Reese pulls a stunt that'll make your head spin. She announces she's joining a reality TV show. Not as a guest star, not for a charity episode. Nope, she's becoming a full-time cast member. Can you imagine? The girl who was supposed to be the face of women's basketball is now going to be feuding with D-list celebrities on national television. But Reese's reality TV gig isn't just about her personal brand. It's sending shockwaves through the entire WNBA. How does one player's choices impact an entire league? The answer might make you rethink everything you know about women's basketball. Let's talk about the WNBA's big plans. They've been working overtime to build up the league. New TV deals, exciting new leagues, all that good stuff. It should be a slam dunk, right? But here's the thing. While they're trying to grow the game, Reese is out here stealing headlines for all the wrong reasons. You've got players like Caitlin Clark and A'ja Wilson putting in work on the court. They're breaking records, winning championships, doing all the things that should be front-page news. But what's everyone talking about instead? Angel Reese's latest Instagram post or her reality TV drama. It's like trying to have a serious conversation while someone's blasting music in the background. Fans are getting fed up. And can you blame them? They're watching a player who had all the potential in the world throw it away for what? A few more followers? Some cheap publicity? It's got people wondering how someone could fall so far so fast. One minute she's the future of the league, the next she's more interested in being a social media star than a basketball player. And here's the real kicker. Reese's antics aren't just affecting her own career. The whole league is taking hits left and right because of this mess. Every time Reese makes headlines for something that has nothing to do with basketball, it's like a punch to the gut for the WNBA. They're trying to be taken seriously as a professional sports league, and then you've got one of their star players acting like she's auditioning for a reality show. Oh wait, she actually is. It's turning into a cautionary tale, folks. A story about how all the talent in the world doesn't mean squat if you're more focused on likes than layups. Reese had the skills, the personality, everything it takes to be a legend. But instead of putting in the work on the court, she's chasing cheap publicity. It's like watching someone trade in a diamond for a handful of glass beads. So here we are, folks. Angel Reese,